Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. Where are you going? I'll not...
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. "'Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you. The people here are there are more who can yet.
The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated.
It seems the rain has abated.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there. Hoy there, my pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Aye, being armed, you should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance.
We must rest, though the sun is... Though our foes were familiar, our tactics were most novel. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Hey all. You a soldier? We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ocado. To be honest...
What? Weren't Harpies reported?
This is the first I'd say. You seem stout of heart. You've my thanks.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account. Goblins, Master! Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Down here, you feathered fiends! Who are you? Have you come to... If you see all untoward... Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, You saved me this... Well, I'd best be...
We'd best report back. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding.
Aye, that it was.
'Twas a bit too early. We'll be extending his...
Speaking of
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. 'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. Well fought, Arisen. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet.
Tis a remarkable treasure we've found. So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragons.
Pitiable Arisen.
Always sets me to think, this place. Time to get back to work.
It's quiet.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
How could I have forced all of this?
Pull back! Run!
I will not stand idly by.
Pull back!
this moment forth. Thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling?
This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must... The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be... Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Ah, doubtful. Way I hear it,
What am I to do?
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the inn. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise. Very well. There is no wrong. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
So this is where you've been.
A thorough search of our surroundings ought to turn up something.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
But enough about me. Hey, did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Oh, what does this say?
Oh, no. I'm an apothecary, so when I heard but, well, as luck will be ashamed to return empty-handed. What? Suppose there's no Seems my luck's not as rotten.
We could make the fruit robberant.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh. I haven't much to offer in return.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Fancy a look at my wares?
It's been a hard day.
I dare not showcase a performance unperfected. Always sets me to think.
These old bones.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Now here's a welcome sight.
We've got a problem. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
Prepare you! I shan't let them harm you.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Indeed. You are correct.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender?
'Tis uncertain. This one...
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the... If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in...
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labours. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As the...
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Most impressive, Master. We can ill afford to throw it. Our foe is not yet routed.
This cannot be. I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
What's more, it seems the Arisen enjoys traveling in the company of beastrons.
Harpies, reel your guard! Let no magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I was not prepared.
Ought we to continue this fight? We've little to gain from a victory against this lot.
I quite agree.
That's it. When does my watch
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
All together now. The attack has won.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen, yet the value you showed in coming to our... Give it to one of the Sen... You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to... Of course, if you'd rather continue to...
Ox carts make for relative...
Ah, here's the cart now. Very well. Board the ox cart.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
I'm not seasoned.
Goblins!
See, Vernworth isn't far from here. All right? In...
was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. Many of those loyal to me have been demoted.
We're setting out. Jump on if you pike.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
Should I get up to today?
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned it.
Places such as this nourish the spirit.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This really is fine craftsmanship. Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Well, why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply will not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come. Have yourself a look.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wait. Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand is a treble on the string, if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just... It's fine.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it's...
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. If ever you've need of an ear to listen.
interested in my wares?
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it. Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that...
My talents lie in combining materials. And I'll...
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon...
A grand adventure awaits us.
I hope my magic served you well. May
Delighted to meet you.
Fancy a look at my wares?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make out...
Might as well take a look while you're here. Eh? Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
What should I get up? Maybe I will find myself a better my bed.
So tired.
You'll
My
find
baby's
it
a bit
covered.
to time
Wouldn't last a day without me.
Been a hard day. I'm in fine.
It's just another day. So far up my nails on there. Lots to do. And precious little time.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Always another errand to fulfill.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I'll wander about, see what's doing.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
Harpies, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I will finish this, here and now! Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Go where your help is needed. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Battle is best avoided.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Would anyone care to push?
Focus your strength, Riessa.
Leave an opening. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry will fall.
How tranquil.
We've got goblins.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
What about the children?
Well fought, Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Regret this.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long.
You scared?
Must be tedious if you've resorted to challenging beasts to bouts.
Be mindful of your surroundings. This calls for a curative.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Here we are.
Oh, true to your word, you have come. Let us begin at once. I should like to observe your form first and foremost.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a... Fairy stone should we seek to make use of it. Need healing. I'm happy to oblige. Hold just a moment.
A warrior's might is not to be scorned. Find an opening in their defenses and don't give them a chance to counter. We can ill afford to grow over. Arthur. Oh, is not yet routed.
Huzzah! You've done it!
The path to victory is near. That never could have happened. Not what I expected. These beasts are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Keep your eyes peeled as we cross.
Who can say what awaits us on the other side?
By your leave.
You know who you're dealing with.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
We can see far from here, to the land beyond the sea.
What sort of place might it be, I wonder?
A mug of ale is just what I hear.
The rules at your dead on my feet. I must have acting up.
Bunch of dullards, a lot of them.
Interested in my wares?
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have... I'd a tale to tell. You know where to find me. I fear No wisdom...
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
What a waste. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Forgot why I came.
I've got to make room for my next shipment.
Well met, sir.
Greetings. Welcome. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to voting. Forgive me. You see, and we cannot simply purchase, so regrettably, let me see. What else can I... Methinks Roderick will be... He runs the local arm. May fortune smile upon you.
We shall have to scour, high and low.
Stop that!
What to make of this?
Might as well take a look.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in...
Oh, let us begin at once. My gratitude. I learned much from you just... In fact, I have made a discovery. Unlike those of Elven make, bows crafted by other races are designed for keen aim. Is that not so? But I can see this is no revelation for you. I expect you thought this design common to all bows, yes? Not so for those of Elven make, however. Our bows are crafted to guide not the hand, but the heart. Mayhap you will find the sentiment strange, but such is the perspective of elven kind. We are taught that arrows loosed with proper form will strike true, as if 'tis all a matter of poise. I admit, I find it rather baffling myself. Perhaps that is why my bowmanship has failed to improve. Yet with this bow, I begin to understand. Let us see if I fare any better now.
Huzzah!
What a feat! I can hardly believe it. Every last arrow found its mark. Dead center. This marvel is nothing at all like an elven bow. The design allows for ease of aim and steadfast flight of each arrow. To think that I should feel such a difference. Mayhap I am more suited to a bow of foreign make than one of my own people's. It is a strange thought, but how else to explain it? My arrows have not soared so true in all my days. I'd nearly given up on myself. Yet 'twould seem I am not without talent after all. My performance with this bow has divested me of such doubts. But the ingenuity of this design, if only my people would take heed. It is all very well to talk of honing one's form, but why should we not perfect the tool so integral to our customs? I am decided. I shall take this bow back to the arbor. With this as my weapon, I have no doubt I shall pass my trial of archery.
Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
Surely we can make our way over to it somehow. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem.
Wolves, master!
Come to think of it, we might already have what we seek stored away.
Steel yourself! We shall not fall here!
Fret not! I'll make the pain go away.
are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Well fought, Arena. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
A resounding success!
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Kirandone halana.
Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Ayu, fanamo ne metani.
Dispalan interat.
Ala Karin, Heranot. Hermenran, Heruar Linda.
Ne a fair morphin in Parma.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Kirandone halana. Alekanonande.
Morin Osto et Calva.
Fa alcarua sil non via palan. Martina fear melto.
Nun we ondo, aninke lia cana el kemen hum.
Isilrod fanan, kemen hum naf.
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Atahir Kurir.
Now fair more fin than Tarma. I fear Pele in Nirvana.
And the ring fair no in
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Now fair more fin than Tarma. I fear Pele in Minisvana.
Nun we ondo, aninke liavani alvike?
Lis fuinenumen elalia, Louis.
Onne kasinke fa. Morfa menels.
Nun we ondo, ronde minita?
Dear Alec.
Kirandone halana, Alekanonande. Me tenefi melto.
Halana fire mine.
Halan Ostolintan. Non wende hiroth.
Nun be oyonda atar.
Ayu, fanamo ne metani.
Sorne bandera findamo. Lassitir.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
This isn't... Hail, friend. I've an eye for people. I'm in a bit of a quandary. Fear not. I only asked... I'd be much obliged. Sound appealing?
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if...
We're here, Master.
Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero oft forgotten by history in spite of his word.
Well met, sir. I thought that girl's all... Now listen, 'tis a...
You're always
gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero oft forgotten by history in spite of his word.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
In a panic he started, out the front door he left, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through.
me
I'm
forwards and
in
over.
skull if you want to be top dog.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Oi there! All I ask is that you hear my request. Pray, sir.
Can it be we have no sword wielders in our party?
I mislike our odds in a melee.
We've done all right for ourselves so far.
Hail, friend. How fare you? 'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake the trial of archery. I thought it only right to tell you that, as you were the one who... I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. But the path to the arbor is not easily found or followed. 'Twould be best I escorted you. There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side. Come find me when you are ready to make for the sacred arbor, the village.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like... it.
I've brought you a gift.
Isilrod Fanan.
Onde Kasinke Fanilm.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest here.
Well done, Master.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
You've come. Shall we be off? Follow me, and pray take care not to fall behind.
The sacred arbor will be a sight to behold, I am sure. Let us trust in Ser Glindor to see us there.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
The stars shine gorgeously this night.
Right you are. Yet one's not often welcomed in the home.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
You wish me to return? At once, Master. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Words worth hearing.
Fear not. I'll think of something.
El, alla carilm, ilmen elote falomentarin nun fir, nambawe, elelia javtolme, nandeuin morteren ecialis, nun fir ananduine, fanamone matiene lismelto.
Isilrod vane nun lia casinque erenon, lia fendel nar salma wifir orne fa indelrin.
Alla carilm fionoaro osto urine.
Oh, but this one comprehends Elvish. Impressive. I suppose I needn't summarize my conversation with Lu. Now, come. The place, the trial.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Nea fair more fin tarma. A fair pella in minisvana.
So here of Molis.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
The trial of archery shall be held here. I bid you wait just a moment, while I've just noticed. Where are all the custodians? They ne'er leave their posts. Could it be aught amiss?
Nenwen mor Iwanon. Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm.
Martir fa nun fionor, minas vena eralote.
Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Kiriando an...
No. Darren? I cannot stand idly by while my sister is in peril. My friend, if e'er I've had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. There is no time. I shall make haste. Her life hang...
Nea fair more fin tarma.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Alana fire mine.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. We must find my sister and save her from the ogre's clutches.
Beninume, mormartir teel adaka, kiriandio.
Tayel ni sil arin fil. Nun morivin wi alcarwam.
Nando infa ekialis, pelinolwende, sinde, soron, aiele alvekil.
Moriven fendelnar itarondo vani. Falis tulia fuenenumin, osto taralia osto telpe. Lungtene nun, wi fa.
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Dare I say it? We trounced our opponent. We are under attack. I knew you would prevail, Master.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I will protect you.
Arbahat, preserve me. 'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father batters the ogre while my sister is clutched in its fist. But there is still hope, if I act quickly. Listen well, friend. I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds its attention. The moment the ogre relinquishes my sister, I ask that you lead her to safety. I have ne'er attempted to strike a target so distant before. E'en the trial of archery does not demand such a feat. Yet, for the sake of my sister, my arrows must fly true. Pray, keep Darren out of harm's way. We must make our escape, and quickly.
Master, we must carry Miss Darren to safety. Execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Come, let us...
Nefanamo, disciriandio, mor erlot.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Hold a moment. What's this? A way out. Let us make haste. Oh, my heart. There can be no gladder tidings in all the world. Words shall ne'er suffice to express my gratitude, friend. None of this would have been possible if you had not gifted me this bow. You are my sister's savior. I am forever in your debt.
Eteler, lea fermor eldalia eralotte.
Finlenar.
Carilm ilmen arcael. Silfa nambawe nun calael. Kemenindor canian irils aldecar. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne? Eteler, lea fermor eldalia eralotte. Ondova lungtena peli telume. Ane martir tindume ingarina fa alme alcarwa? Nenwen mor aiwanon. Arta hir curir, morfa erando, amanda kill. Kiriando anmindor hiroth, arta hir curir, morfa erando, amanda kill. Vanelin hirosh soron, sorne an fameltol, nundis amanda kill angadur femor. Kasinke telpe nun finaler, lera nefir heranon, anne arta her firnis.
Finlenar. Lungdena we fear osto. My gratitude to you knows no bounds, friend. 'Twas your kindness that altered my plight as much as this bow. Not only are you my sister's savior, but mine as well. By the by, if you are as passionate about mastery of the bow as I am, perhaps you might speak with my father. His experience ought to be of benefit to you.
Calael alame, carilm ilmen arcael. Aidalia anandor, nun lintan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune fa palan hiar menran, lis fa arnefame. Arte elorato ala, nun mor arta her. Firnis an eruma laicasar an ils findemunt in ciel, nefanamo lis ciriandio mor erlot. Iav stir lalastar, nun falles mir magananon, anamor.
You succeeded in rescuing Miss Darren. Efforts are sure to have earned the trust of the elven people.
Not a bad idea. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Morivin.
The language of the elves is entirely foreign to me. Yet from their manner, I gather they are a proud people.
Let us endeavor not to give our hosts any reason to doubt us further.
Isilrod Fanun Galayal Lom.
Ayu, Fanamo Nemetani.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here, amidst what we have in storage.
Ayu, Fanamo Nemetani.
My tane filmelto.
Isilrod Fanun Galayal Lom.
Nelis Kalael. Intal ne Malanta.
Isilrod Fanun Galayal Lom.
My tane filmelto.
Fa Alcaru Asil non via palan. My Tinefir Meltol.
Ilem nun les Canalin Kalia Lom.
Nunwi Ondo, Aninke Liavani
Isilrod
Alvikil.
nun Alvelkil. Malanthar Salma.
Isolod Fanun Nandawin le Karen.
Nunwi Ondo, Aninke Liavani Alvikil.
Isolod Fanun Nandawin le Karen.
Nunwi Ondo, Aninke Liavani Alvikil.
Yav Uru Lord of Sel Nun Firnenwen. Isolod Fanun Nandawin le Karen.
Fa Alcaru Asil non via palan. My Tinefir Meltol.
Salma Arenfell, Alecano Nandewin.
Isilrod Fanun Galayal Lom.
Yav urulor sel nun firnenwen.
Salma Arenfell, Alecano Nandewin.
Etela el Dalia Nunwe el One.
Arefan. El Nambawi.
Etela el Dalia Nunwe el One.
Salma Arenfell, Alecano Nandewin.
Isilrod Fanun Galayal Lom.
Ananduin.
Kemen Ross, Akasar, Arenfell.
My tane filmelto.
Fa alcaru asil non via palan. My tinefir meltol.
Arefan. El Nambawi.
Yav urulor sel nun firnenwen.
Arefan. El Nambawi.
Fa alcaru asil non via palan. My tinefir meltol.
My tane filmelto.
Kemen Ross, Akasar, Arinfil.
Onda vi fernis.
Fa alcaru asil non via palan. Maitine fir meltol.
Arefan. El, Nambawi.
Fa alcaru asil non via palan. Maitine fir meltol.
Arefan. El, Nambawi.
Silfa Nambawe nun Kalael Alame. Anendune Falumtena? Nun Falasmir, Anna Morlis.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Carium, kemen rostindume nun meltol, morvea curuir. You're no elf. Halan lome meltol. Firnis nambawe. I am called Darren. My brother taught me to speak your tongue. So different from our own. Do you understand me? I learned the words, but this is the first I use them. Others of your kind have come here, but my people warn them. Oh, but I cannot stay. I must, see to the Arbor Heart.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Ayu, fanamo ne metani.
My duty is to care for this, our sacred tree. The Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very... We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arbor Heart is our connection to the land. Yet, day by day, her strength, a special kind, called Gwifentia, in once... A dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to... Now, do you know of this? If you find any...
You can always...
In your tongue, it is...
Now, Scaleson.
If you see him on...
Salma Arenfeld, Alecano Nanderi.
Isilrod Fanun...
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Well, that wasn't a homecoming, I
Goblins approach! An abandoned campsite. Just waiting to be claimed.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
It's like a statue I espy over here.
We ought to take a closer look.
The arisen has been drenched.
Ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. I learned of a forgotten history during my time on the rivers.
Five magics are at your disposal.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll leave.
Sorry!
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Our foe has been knocked off balance. Grab hold and drag it to the ground. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
A well-aimed strike. Strike where it comes.
Over here, if you please.
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my
I
ability.
hope I can count on you in a scrape.
Follow me, Arisen.
Oh! The monster's left something for us.
creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Coming, Master!
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best. I'll lift the paper away. Hold on. Right there. While travelling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Watch out for the choppers!
It has a resistance to ice.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
success. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Well, there's no fixing this in a hurry. Better we take the long way round than waste our time gawking at it.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, we formed a rather sizable gathering of beastrons.
'Tis of little import. We shall serve the Arisen faithfully, no matter our race.
A material.
I'll turn you into a good.
It can't be done.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Watch out!
You can count upon my aid.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Nice armor you've got.
Tis a bit far. Perhaps we might employ the services of an ox cart.
This is just the sort of place that begs exploring.
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
'Tis easily done.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Possible, but unless I am mistaken, the story path is close ahead.
This calls for a curative.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
A golem comes!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Got ya!
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Turn out your bucket! Taking the tie the battle like everyone must.
Someone just sank a coin.
Got a good feeling about this one.
Fear not. I shall aid you directly.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
I understand.
Lucky us. That's worth taking. Turn out your taking the lot. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long. I shall fly to your aid, Master.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Welcome.
Wish I had someone to share this spot. Nattering all day is tiring work.
Go on, have a look.
Time to get to work.
You there. Now, I've noticed, though I thought you might prefer a home of your... A wise decision, sir. Here you are, dear.
Let's take it easy today.
Looking for oars in...
What business have...
Oh, there's something written here.
A customer, then. That changes things. Yeah, best tend to business. Ere my back starts. Work's work, no matter how... Don't bring trouble to my door.
Aye. What brings you... Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Of course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the mouth.
So, the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwifenture in exchange for Nutriab. Shall we inform Miss Darren of this, Master?
Work's work, no matter how A customer, then. That changes things. I best tend to business.
I'm dead on my feet after today's...
I could spend all day here.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Have you found Gwifenture? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriab? Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriab is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwifenture. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients? You won't have to go far to find... I thank you. Bring them to me, and I will prepare...
Oh, rotten fish and apples.
Do you have the ingredients? Oh, I would like...
Elelote an osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fir arenka.
Ugh, now there's a sour stench. Let us deliver these ingredients to Miss Darren and be rid of them. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish now. It shan't take long. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it.
I must endure.
It is almost finished, thankfully. It is ready, but I fear but I will trust in you. Come, I thank you. Here, my brother...
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts, and regard her as family.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm... well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale. Come on, you two. The cavern's this...
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
What business have you here?
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy orbs.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
I'm sure I can handle this.
Just want to claw something.
The stars glimmer gorgeously this night.
True enough.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Bah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly?
But you'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
If there is to be a competition, we shall not be found wanting. Let us gather every ounce of scale cinder we may.
Now here's a surprise.
I wonder what discoveries await further in.
Where else can I look?
Oh! Are you done? That was quick.
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? Oh, you got much more than me. For now, I hope you will, and I must thank...
Not at all. 'Twas my...
Now the Arbor Heart is sure to recover, and seeing Mr. Darren's cheerful mien made all our things worthwhile.
Took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Mine in Malantha,